Take 75. No, it's not that bad. Hey guys, Ginger Gargoyle here with another haul video. See the pretty purple background? This is the quilt from up at the cabin. I'm now back in the cities. But, yeah, this package got delivered to the cabin. Now, last month I had taken and changed all my information after the November package showed up there. But the December package, for some reason, it didn't read that I changed the address. I don't know if I'm going to have to cancel it and then resubscribe under my home address or not. I'll have to think about that one. So, what did I get? Oh, I know that some of you know. I got the Club La La Land stamp kit. This one is for December. I got the notice saying that my order was being placed on the 15th. She shipped it out the 16th or the 17th or the 18th. And it showed up at the cabin on the 24th of December because my son went out and got it. He's up there being caretaker for my father-in-law. Very nice of him to do. And, yeah, so I got the Club La La Land. Now, I get the product kit. There are 3 different kits you can get. You can get the stamp-only kit for $19.99 for $24 worth of product. You can get the cutting die only kit, and that is $29.99, and that is usually like $40 worth of merchandise, so that's not bad. I want to say this month's it was almost $50 worth. And then you can get the product kit, which I get for $39.99, where you get both the stamps and the dies. Okay? And that, I've been ranging between I want to say $62, and then this one is worth $72, almost $73 worth of stuff for $39.99. So, I'm saving a pretty good penny there. Oh, what did I get? Well, the first thing you get is, I'll go over the stamps. The Telephone Marcy. She comes with 2 sentiments. I'm only a phone call away, and just wanted to say, and then that works with something else. All right, and then you get these called Great News, and you get Great News, congrats. Have you heard OMG, which stands for Oh My God, by the way, for anybody who doesn't know. Not only my goose, not that type of thing. It's oh my gosh, or oh my God, oh my golly, okay, oh my goodness, that type of thing. Okay, let's see. I've heard, and it's your birthday. All right, you get 2 of these guys with the cup telephones. I don't know if you guys ever did that when you were kids. My brothers and I used to love doing that when we were kids. Let's get down to the dies. I'll save the stories for later. Okay, because I keep running over, so I don't want to do that. Okay, so they all come on a die like this. All right, so this is the Great News. All right, and these guys are about 2.5 inches tall. This one's about 1.5 inches wide. I want to say this one's about 1.5 inches. This guy's about 1.25 inches wide. Okay, so you can see that they are definitely bigger than the photos, which is the one thing that I miss with the originals compared to the originals. But I get these about a year, I want to say about almost a year before they get released to the general public. So if sometimes they'll change between the time that they get released to the club and the time that they come out in public. So you can cut these apart if you wish. I have a Brother Scan and Cut, which I got last year for Christmas. And so or for Yule actually. And so I keep them together and I stamp with them. And then that way I know that I'm not going to lose them, because like things like this, I had already cut them apart. I got these this summer. I had cut them apart because I was up at the cabin, and I really wish I had kept them together, because I am constantly looking for the little itty-bitty pieces. Alright, and if you check out the tutorials, oftentimes they will tell you what colors they use each of the different design people on the design team, which colors they use to color them in with the Copic markers. I do not use Copics. I use Spectrum Noir. So, I like to download the Spectrum Noir color chart and try to compare the colors. Okay, but that's a whole different video. And then these are your dies. All right, this one, this hello, can go with the just want it to say hello. And I have to tell you, those stitch lines are so clear. It is amazing. Just totally amazing. And if you have a boo-boo where you either did this wrong, what I did was I put the cardstock, I put down the peacock paper, then the cardstock, and then the die, and I should have had the cardstock and the peacock paper reversed, and then it would have cut just fine. The only reason I did it that way was because I had an 8x8 sheet of cardstock, and the peacock paper was 8.5 by 11. Okay, so what happens if you do a boo-boo like this? Alright, what happened was I didn't realize that this had flipped and was still on my cutting platform when I cut something else and it cut through. Well, that's simple. I'll simply place this so that that O is behind something, and so it implies that there's a whole O there even though there's not. And I really like cutting this stuff out ahead of time because then I have it in my arsenal. Alright, and then here is the cord. Alright, these just kind of pop right out. And like I said, this is not the first time that I made this video. And then you got, okay, there's another letter. Okay, and then I did the phones as well, and you can see this, come here, the stitch lines on the phone. Alright, and with a little snip from your scissors, you can easily change the color of the handle of the phone, the body of the phone, the cord of the phone, and there is, oh, where did I put them? Okay, here's the dial. Alright, so you can do the dial a different color from the phone. Alright, and that just fits right in there. That just fits right in there. If I had my tweezers, I could do this so much better. Maybe I could use my pokey tool. Alright. Okay, and then you can just glue that in place, because that's a whole separate die. It's really, really nice. I like the dies. The dies are crisp and they're clean, and yeah, I cut these all in duos at 2 at a time, and they're very nice. The hearts in the middle pop out. Then you get these extra little scraps. Alright, and so you can very easily switch things around. I do suggest that you keep whatever at least one of them whole so that it's easier to match things up. But yeah, and then I was going to talk about this. This is the 8.5 by 11 sheet, and you can see that not everything popped out of this, and that is completely because of the way that I had these stacked. Alright, I had these stacked, the black on the top, and wow, the black cut out without any issues. Had I simply reversed these and did the white on the top, it would have done fine. Because what I like to do is I like to put my cut plate down underneath, which is just a dedicated plastic plate that they don't call it a cut plate. They call it something else. I don't remember what it is. And so you put that down underneath, and then you put your paper, and then you put your die, and then you put your do not cut plate so it always stays flat on the top. that's the way I like to do my cutting. All right, and you can see that it partially cut through. Had I done it the other direction, where the tougher material was on the top, because this has got kind of a plastic coating to it, then these would have all popped out without an issue. And I am positive that the stuff from the cardstock would have popped out, because I had no problem getting that stuff out. And if you get, I don't think I have any more. I think I've already cleared them all out. Oh, no, there's some here. If you get things stuck in your die, all right, if you flip them over, you'll see these little holes. This is why you need a pokey tool. Okay, you can just poke these in there, and it clears out those spaces. All right, save your little bits and pieces for confetti, because you never know when you're going to need them. So that's it for this one, guys. But those are what the little holes are for. If you get stuff stuck in there, you just need a tool that'll poke through. You can use a needle, you can use a pin, you can use a paper clip, just as long as it's small enough to get through. You can use the tip of a tweezer, a piece of wire, whatever, just enough to poke in there and poke through and push out, not poke out, because you can poke a hole in there. I didn't do it with this one, but I've done it before where I've actually poked through the paper. So you want to be kind of gentle when you do that. So that's it, guys. And every month you get an exclusive, which is why I'm covering it up with my finger, project tutorials. All right. And you can see that they say that the value of this one is $72.97. I only paid $39.99 plus the shipping and handling. So it came out to like $44 something. All right. And yeah, you can go to that group on Facebook, or let's see, you can go to the La La Land site. And yeah, you can sign up for this kit too, guys. It's, or not this particular kit, but this club. It's a nice club. It really is. And if you are already a subscriber, you get this cool note card that says, "Thank you for subscribing." And if you really, really, really wanted to, because these are laminated notes, you can actually use them to hold your stamp. Okay, anything that's laminated will hold your stamp. Okay, guys, that's it for now. I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.